Hi, I'm Jonathan Folsom, Technical Seed Agronomist with CROPLAN. Let's look at some wheat varieties. This is CROPLAN 7017 and CROPLAN 7050. So these are the two offerings that CROPLAN has on the CoAXium wheat technology system right now. And they're both really good varieties. I can tell you how they're different and how they're the same, and really how to get them to work on your farm. So first of all, we're gonna look at this CROPLAN 7017AX. So like I said, it's CoAXium. So you can, it's tolerant, both of these are tolerant to the aggressor herbicide. I'm gonna move out of the way and let you look at the plant height difference. So you'll see the 7017 here is, we're in the Oklahoma Panhandle, and it's just a couple of inches shorter than the 7050. And so the 7017 is a medium maturity variety. The 7050 is a early variety, and you know, one of the earliest in the plot. But focusing back on the 7017, so it's got really good straw strength. Both of these have good straw strength. They stand really well. They tolerate acid soils, so they can go in high pH. They can go across low pH environments fairly well. And both of them are extremely good yielders. So the one weakness that you might see on the 7017 is, you know, it's got a good disease package, but it's not bulletproof. So in a high disease environment where you typically run into some rust issues, then you'll probably want to use a fungicide, just like you normally would. Other than that, this 7017 can go across a lot of geography. I mean, from Texas up to the Dakotas, the east and west. I mean, you just name it, and it absolutely, it dominates. This is a very special wheat variety, this CROPLAN 7017AX. So medium maturity, there's really not much wrong with it, to be honest with you. It has yield and yield and yield, just yield for days. I really love how well it yields across its entire geography. And I don't understand it. I really don't even understand how it can do as well as it does across as big a geography as it does. So if I had to pick one wheat variety to go across, a 5-state area without hesitation, in the hard red winter wheat business, I'm going to pick this CROPLAN 7017. Now let's contrast that to this CROPLAN 7050AX. So as I said, it's a little bit taller, but it's earlier. This is one of the earliest varieties in the plot. It's an early maturity, and being early can have its advantages and disadvantages. So in 2020, it didn't look very good in the South. In the data in Oklahoma and in Texas, it headed out early enough in the spring that the late freeze got it and hammered it pretty hard. So it didn't yield very well in 2020 in the South because it was so early. Now, this year we didn't see it coming out nearly as early as it did in 2020 for whatever reason. It's nice and interesting to watch how varieties change from one year to the next. So it's kind of fun to see. But this 7050, it also goes across lower pH. It handles those low pH soils okay, pretty good. And it's got a respectable disease package. But again, if you're in a high stress, a high disease environment, then you'll want to put a fungicide on it. The 7050, I think, has a little more topping yield potential if you're in the north. And I like the durability, the workhorse part of 7017, and its ability to move south. So if you're in Kansas, you could probably plant either one of them. But if you're in Texas or Oklahoma, then you're probably going to want to stick with the 7017. And if you're up north, if you're Nebraska or in the Dakotas, then you could probably get away with either one of these and be really happy with them. So they both have a good amount of stress tolerance. They really do have a good amount of stress tolerance. And the CoAXium weed control system is probably that's the cat's meow. To be able to spray aggressor herbicide on and kill grass weeds in a wheat crop is pretty cool. I like that. So you can kill oats, barley, rye, wheat, cheat, jointed goat grass, brome, ryegrass. Whatever it is, it's a grass herbicide that kills grass. and this CoAXium wheat is tolerant to that herbicide. In summary, we really like both of these wheat varieties because their ability to yield, and it's a great combination of yield and herbicide tolerance. These varieties do not take a back seat to better yielding varieties because there's really not better yielding varieties on the market. These are as good as high yielding hard red winter wheat varieties as there is in the industry, and I'm proud to say that. So try use some CROPLAN 7017 or 7050 on your farm.